What does it truly mean to be equal and humane? Isn't it about accepting diverse perspectives, allowing fair expression, and treating all with respect? Equality and humanity, two terms often thrown around yet seldom fully understood. At its core, equality is the belief that all individuals, irrespective of their beliefs, race, or gender, should be treated with the same respect and dignity. It's about creating a level playing field where everyone has an equal chance to express their thoughts and ideas. Humanity, on the other hand, is the quality that separates us from the rest of the animal kingdom. It's about compassion, understanding, and most importantly, respect for all life forms. It's about accepting that every individual has a unique perspective shaped by their experiences, and that these perspectives deserve to be heard and respected. However, it's one thing to espouse these ideals, and another entirely to live by them. It's a noble ideal to uphold, but sadly, not all who claim to champion these values practice what they preach. Atheists, like KAMAL, often claim to stand for equality and humanity. They argue that they are free from religious bias, making them supposedly more open to diverse perspectives. They believe that without the constraints of religious dogma, they can better foster an environment of acceptance and respect for all, regardless of belief or lack thereof. Atheism, they assert, is a bastion of tolerance, a sanctuary where ideas can be freely exchanged without fear of judgment or retribution. KAMAL, for instance, positions himself as a champion of these values. He presents his platform as a safe space for open dialogue, a place where differences are not just tolerated but celebrated. He asserts that his lack of religious affiliation allows him to objectively engage with different ideologies and to facilitate fair and unbiased discussions. But do their actions align with these claims? Let's see. KAMAL, an atheist with a voice on the internet, seems to contradict his own claimed values. Now let's delve deeper into the reality of KAMAL, a man who claims to stand for humanity and equality, yet his actions tell a different story. Imagine you're a guest on his show, eager to share your beliefs and engage in a respectful dialogue. But instead of being met with open-mindedness, you're greeted with disrespect. KAMAL, rather than fostering a platform of mutual understanding, has been observed to demean his guests, especially those who hold a different school of thought. This behavior is in stark contrast to the principles of equality and humanity he espouses. Take, for instance, his routine use of his broadcasting power to mute guests. Instead of allowing a free flow of ideas, KAMAL exercises control, stifling voices that challenge his worldview. This practice is not just unfair, it is an affront to the ideals of free speech and open dialogue that he claims to uphold. And then there's his general lack of fair dialogue. KAMAL, who claims to be an advocate for rational thought and open-minded conversation, often resorts to humiliation and disrespect when faced with contrasting opinions. This behavior, sadly, is far removed from the respectful persona he projects. One might argue that KAMAL's actions are a defensive response to offensive views or a way to maintain control over his show. However, it's important to remember that respect and understanding are the cornerstones of any meaningful conversation, especially when it involves contrasting beliefs. As we examine these instances, it becomes apparent that KAMAL's actions are not in line with his professed values. His behavior towards guests with differing beliefs contradicts his claims of championing equality and humanity, painting a picture of hypocrisy. In light of this, one can't help but question the authenticity of KAMAL's claims. Is he truly a champion for equality and humanity, or is he merely a puppeteer manipulating his platform to fit his narrative? Clearly, KAMAL's actions paint a different picture from the open-minded, respectful persona he claims to be. In the end, what matters more, words or actions? This question takes us back to the heart of our discussion. We've explored the contradiction between the claims of equality and humanity put forth by atheists like KAMAL and the starkly different reality observed in their actions. We've seen how KAMAL, despite his claims of championing open dialogue and respect for all perspectives, silences those who differ from him. This isn't a testament to the values he supposedly stands for, but rather it reveals a troubling hypocrisy. It's a classic case of preaching one thing yet practicing another. It's crucial that we remember, actions are the truest form of expression. They lay bare our genuine beliefs far more than mere words ever could. So let's not be swayed by mere words. Watch actions, for they speak louder. And for those who value respect and fair dialogue, consider this. Perhaps it's time to turn off KAMAL's show.